Monty, you don't vex, don't you?
If they look for person we will give up to you, fact as it be.
Men no they ever get fault. If baby not there for her, now the woman.
Talk no they be person, you make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
Look, we not even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silent, even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith, believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth unafraid to rise, rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
to keep building, to keep hoping.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
From Lagos to the world, TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to East Flash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jubril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
You already have
Destiny Alpha.
I know that.
I go shoot on for you.
You already know, guys. East Flash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's East Flash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
And for our final conversation, we have Deborah Ohiri, professionally known as Debbie Ohiri. She's Nigeria's award-winning international folk singer and performing artist. She's a trained folk singer, chanter, vocal coach, actor, alaga, and if you know what I mean, that means the Yoruba traditional engagement compare. She's a lot. she does a lot. A background in film, music, events, theater, productions, so many. And we cannot wait to dive deep into the work that she's doing right here on our couch.
Looking forward to that one.
That's right.
Yep, that's the tail of a tape, the size of what we have in store for you this morning, and maybe a little bit more. Yeah. So just chill, sit back, relax.
Are we going to break dance? You know, it's Acid Thursday. We have to do something for them. What is going on here,
you
please?
cannot break dance for Acid Thursday.
You have to, you know, just give them a little bit, you know.
All right, let's take a look at what the weather's like and the news right up next. ASU has stated that they will suspend the strike, and also when it comes to foreign stories, some children have been involved in Russian violence. Good morning, welcome. This is the news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Mesikeno. The Academic Staff Union of Universities has suspended its 2-week warning strike, which commenced on the 13th of October. President of ASU, Professor Chris Piwuna, mentioned that the decision to suspend the strike, initially scheduled to end next Monday, was reached following renewed commitments by the federal government to address the union's key demands. ASU had embarked on an industrial action after the expiration of an earlier 14-day ultimatum issued to the government, citing unresolved issues affecting the university system.
They've given us a counter-offer to what we initially presented to them. And this is the first time since 2017, the very first time that government is coming back to the table with an offer, a counter, a position on all the issues that we addressed. From Babalaki to Munzali Jibril to Nimi Briggs, this is the very first time in 8 years that they are bringing an offer back to us. And we want to thank those that have made this possible. We also realized that this counter-offer was discussed with the President and Commander-in-Chief, and he's aware. And so that they have reached him and have brought back a counter-offer, we hope that he will follow up on what his people are doing to ensure that these things are brought, to a conclusion.
Now, officials say at least 7 people have been killed, including 2 children, during intense Russian drone and missile strikes on Ukraine. A kindergarten was hit in Ukraine's second biggest city, Kharkiv, and there was widespread damage in Kiev. Children were among the 27 people wounded. Hours earlier, U.S. President Donald Trump said his plans for an imminent summit in Budapest with Russia's Vladimir Putin had been shelved as he did not want a wasted meeting. President Volodymyr Zelensky said the attacks proved Moscow had not come under enough pressure for its continued war. The Kremlin has rejected calls for a ceasefire along the current front lines made both by President Trump and European leaders. However, Russian officials said on Wednesday that preparation for a Trump-Putin summit was continuing, disputing the U.S. president's assessment that it had been put on hold. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said a date had yet to be agreed upon and careful preparation was needed. quite sad circumstances there. We commiserate with all who lost loved ones there. But moving on from that now to something quite on a lighter side, we do have a performance, and Arume has the dates on that
when we're done. All right, now we have a musical performance by Papzi, DXP, who is a dynamic Afrobeat singer and songwriter from Lagos, Nigeria, known for blending traditional African rhythms and modern sounds and a soulful melody. Now he's here with us for an electrifying performance. Hello, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. And you?
Fantastic. So I was speaking to you earlier. You're just telling me about your journey. You've been doing this for about 7 years now. How has it been?
It's not been easy, you know. Being an independent artist has not been easy, but here we keep pushing. Keep pushing it.
That is nice. That is nice. So tell me, do you have an EP coming or an album or something?
Yeah. I have an EP coming.
Okay.
This December.
So you're giving us Dirty December vibes.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Actually, it's titled 6.
6.
The EP, yeah.
Oh,
6 the EP.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what are you performing for us today?
Yeah, I'm performing 2 songs. Wait on You.
Wait on You?
It's dropped off the EP.
Okay.
Wait on You, and also Boomy.
Boomy?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Who is Boomy though? I want to know.
The love story.
A long story. Is she a lover? Is she a friend? Is she a heartbreaker? Tell us.
Actually, Boomy is not a name. Boomy is a Yoruba name. It means like cover me.
Oh, so it's more like a prayerful song.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Anyways, perform, do your thing, and we cannot wait. I'll be grooving with you over there.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Entertainment to me is everything. Entertainment is surrounding myself with loved ones, family, watching some good television shows, TV series, listening to good music, and taking a trip around the world, seeing new places and interacting with different people, and also having a feel of different culture and people all around the world. So for me, I would say entertainment is life. It's larger than life.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia, January 15, 1929. The son of a Baptist minister, King received a doctorate degree in theology and in 1955 helped organize the first major protest of the African-American civil rights movement, the successful Montgomery bus boycott. King participated in and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. He advocated civil disobedience and non-violent opposition against segregation in the South, influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. The peaceful protests he led throughout the American South were often met with violence. Nonetheless, Dr. King and his supporters were persistent and the movement gained momentum. Dr. King was a powerful orator. He appealed to Christian and American ideals and won growing support from the federal government and Northern White. In 1963, Bayard Rustin and A. Philip Randolph led the massive march on Washington for jobs and freedom. The event's grand finale was King's famous I Have a Dream speech. 250 150,000 people gathered outside the Lincoln Memorial to hear the steering speech. In 1964, the civil rights movement achieved two of its greatest successes: the ratification of the 24th Amendment, which abolished the poll tax, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibited racial discrimination in employment and education and outlawed racial segregation in public facilities. In the same year, King became the youngest person to win the Nobel Peace Prize. In the late 1960s, King openly criticized U.S. involvement in Vietnam and turned his efforts to winning economic rights for poor Americans. He was a leader of the American Civil Rights Movement and organized a number of peaceful protests as head of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, including the March on Washington in 1963. He was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee on April 4th, 1968.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
All right, we have quite an interesting discussion on tech this morning, something that interests me. I have Balogun Khalil, the CEO of Petabyte Sports, Esports, and a former professional Counter-Strike player. I don't know why he's former. Can you ever be a former? Creating opportunities for young people in underserved communities to build careers and achieve financial independence through professional esports, through Ghetto to Glory initiative. Paul Bakker is also here with me. He's a technology entrepreneur and a chief technology officer at Nexol Gaming. Now, we're here to discuss from hobby to industry, the rise of competitive gaming in Africa. It is great to have both of you. You're welcome. Why do you say you're former? You don't play Counter-Strike again?
I don't understand why it is former though.
Okay.
But then I don't really engage in it anymore. I mean, you move to the business side of the gaming, so you really don't have much time to, play those games anymore.
So it's all about creating opportunities for the next level. Yes. But let's talk about what you do at Petabyte here. How did it start? Why did you decide to go into all of this?
Well, Petabyte esports is something that has been at the forefront of my mind. And one of the reasons is because when I go back to Nigeria, I noticed that in as much as we have gamers in Nigeria, there's still something missing in Nigeria. Unlike when you are in China or America, you go deeper down into the grassroots to get the gamers. But in Nigeria, you have the bougies playing the games, and that is because they're the ones that have access to the PS5s, the PS4s, the latest consoles. So we have this initiative called the Ghetto to Glory program, where we dive deeper into the ghettos, and then we try to see how we can harness the opportunities. Because when we were growing up, we grew up in the ghetto. And you would see when we were in the barber shop, you would see PS1, PS2. That is where we all started our careers from when it comes to esports. But these days, you only see people within a category of spaces looking at them being able to promote esports online. And then those people are not the real people. They are the real people also, but then we need to still go in to look for the talents that are within those spaces so that they can grow. So that is some of the things that we're currently doing at Petabyte Esports.
Wonderful. Paul, at Nexol Gaming, let's talk about your work. How did you start Nexol Gaming? Why did you start it, or why are you part of it, and what are you doing at Nexol Gaming?
So Nexol Gaming is a media and marketing brand for gaming in Africa. So we help brands and businesses connect with gamers and gaming audiences across the continent. So it initially started out as the Nigerian gaming community back in September 2019. Before we then rebranded to the Nexol Gaming community and Nexol Gaming company to be able to help basically gamers thrive. The underlying goal is always to help gamers thrive. How do we scale these communities? How do we make sure that these communities are sustainable? Because it's one thing to have large communities, which you have in Nigeria and Africa generally. It's another thing for these communities to be sustainable. And part of the work we do is in building that ecosystem, building that framework for these gamers and these gaming audiences to find sustainability. So whether you are going to play as a professional athlete or you are going to seek out other careers from community management to streaming, it's all about building that ecosystem, whether it be through technology, whether it be through partnerships, whether it be through collaborations. like we're doing with the corporate tournaments and esports championships.
Wonderful. We'll get to that now. But you see now, the global industry is estimated to be at about 4.5 billion. That's for the global gaming.
But 200 billion.
Okay.
200 billion.
Yes.
Well, can't see. So the interesting thing is that growing up, like you said, a lot of us were discouraged from playing games. You seem like the unserious people. If you went to a console, like you said, I still remember my barber's shop there. There was this Sega Mega Drive, and it was MK3. I'll never forget Nupseba's brutality. Pa, 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 ha. So, but we seemed like it was not something that you could build a career on. It wasn't something that you could make money from. But that is all. That has changed entirely. How did that happen? How is it possible now for people to actually build a career and make money from competitive gaming?
Right. Thank you very much. You see, those days when we were doing those things, we don't know where esports is going to be. But in the 80s and early 2000s, this is already happening in China, in Korea, and all of that. I mean, they built Sega. So they already have two-player games and all of that. But we, like Nigeria, would always be, we're always going to be playing catch-ups to all of these people. And then this is the time that we should rethink whatever it is we're currently doing around esports. You see, something happened in Saudi Arabia this year. This is one of the first times Nigeria is going to be represented on the global stage. We had the Esports World Cup, and then somebody represented Nigeria. The winner of that competition went home with over 300 billion naira. That is to show you how lucrative it is. Streamers across the country right now that are streaming gaming content in Nigeria right now are making huge amount of money. I mean, they make nothing less than 50 million naira every month from streaming games alone. So this is to show you that there is a career path. And if parents are now looking inwards, we call it creative economy. So if parents are now looking inwards the creative economy, like the way Nigeria is also looking at expanding its creative economy base, we need to also look at how we can now start empowering the new generations. We call them Gen Z. I mean, the Gen Zs are not really focused on, being in the being in a room, locked in a room, working from 9 to 5. They want to be creative with their skills. And these skills across the global context is making huge amount of money. And this is something that we also think that Nigeria should also plug in as fast as possible so that we can have more millionaires, more billionaires within the tech ecosystem in Nigeria.
Now, talking about our tech ecosystem, that's you come up from the other part, right? Yeah. Not only people that are into, apart from gaming, like professional gaming yourself, what other parts of that ecosystem can people plug in and be a part of and maybe make money from it?
Okay, so you can be a community manager, you can be a content creator. I believe those are the lowest hanging fruits to coming into the gaming industry. So building large-scale gamer communities, because you have so many people playing games. So how can you bring these gamers together? How can you entertain them? How can you create content for them? This is a creative economy, it's a content economy. So it's very important that, you're able to create content, create activities that engage the community. Because when you're able to do this, you then have people who want to work with you to get across to your community. People who want to work with you to bring your community into what they sell, the things they have to distribute. So you become part of a distribution network when you are able to manage and scale communities, which is what you see the creators do, which is what you see the community managers do. Then there are also various roles as well, like streaming. There are also roles like competition moderation and the technical side of things, and then the community side of things as well. So with technology also, you can build platforms that are able to bring all these communities together. And then help them grow and scale.
Great work. Now you have something coming up. Yeah, you have something coming up now. What's it about? What's this competition about? It's corporate gaming and all of that. That means you want people who are, higher up on different spheres to come together. Why did you decide to do it, and what is it all about?
So, early this year, we were looking at how Gen Zs think. Most of the time, we do research. In any community you find yourself, if you don't make researches, you're just going to be, out there. We've been doing some stuff with the, we have NMA games, where they do the usual football and all of those things. We have the Bankers Cup, where you have just banks coming together to play all of these games. But with the rise of esports now, how can we tailor esports to fit into the next generation? Most people are not football people. Some people are still there, but you see this new generation, they would rather be on their system. And one of the interesting conversations is how can we now expand esports into the corporate organizations? So that's what actually brought about the CTEC 2025. And we actually look at how can we now start engaging corporate organizations. So because when you start engaging corporate organizations, it starts making sense. Parents at home will now start seeing a future in all of those things. Because if the larger ecosystem don't buy into this thing, there's no way those people around you will buy into it. And at the moment, currently, we have the likes of MTN, we have the likes of Airtel, we have Burger King, and some other corporate organizations who are now saying, okay, we want to send people to come and play FIFA. We want to send people to come and play EAFC. We want to send people to come and play eChess. So all of these things are now looking as if outside of their usual core system where they go from 9 to 5, they still have to win something through their passion. Because some of us actually play these things because we have passion for some of these things. And, you know, when you cannot go to war, you want to play Counter-Strike, where you can become a general within Call of Duty without even going to the battlefield. But all of these things would assist you in doing some of these things. You can see the the American Army, they have a whole esports academy. And they also have an esports team that represents why am I saying Nigerian Army? that represents the United States Army in competitions. And something interesting is coming up. While we're having these deliberations with the Nigerian police, it will be interesting that the PRO of sports of the Nigerian police is also saying, oh, I think it's time for the Nigerian police to also have their own team that could represent Nigeria in some of these competitions. You will see that Nigerian police have always been forefront of sports. They do some combat sports where they represent Nigeria and they win big. So he's now looking beyond that and then inclusively bringing in the Nigerian police to also have their esports team. So this is some of the things that you would see impacts already being made through the CTEC event. So we are seeing a larger organizations believing in esports and seeing how, you know, all of these things can drive.
All right. So you know what happens now? We are doing a lot with Khalil, even in TVC here, and we're partnering with you. We'll have Khalil here for a number of episodes. We'll have time to talk very much more. The next time we'll break down the tournament and we'll talk about it, but we have to go now due to time. We're looking forward to that one. And yeah, we'll have you much around. Like we mentioned, we'll get some gamers, and maybe next time we'll have something quite, you know, something that people can see and engage and interact with. So it's been a pleasure, and we'll be having much more of you in the course of the show. Good to have you. Welcome. All right. So that's it on our discussion this morning. Like I said, it's a continuous episode. We'll have them much more on the show. We'll take a time and now stay with us. The show is still on the road.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement.
Two voices, two views, standing apart.
Or an argument.
A battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
And the other close it with fire. Two perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good to go. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to E-Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jubril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare you.
You already have Destiny Alpha. I know that.
I go shook out for
You already know, guys. E-Splash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's E-Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We cash. The game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough? for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Entertainment, I believe, is expression of life. It's bring you into my world, what I love, what I feel when I dance, when I'm happy, when I'm sad, all my emotions all mixed together. I'm bringing it out to just entertain you and immerse you into my own world. Entertainment is life.
Good morning. Yes, it's so good to be here. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria, and it is time for What's Up and About. There's Mike here, there's Rumor here.
Present.
What we're talking about today.
Just they come, they say there's Mike there, there's Rumor here.
I don't understand.
People before you are that thing now. You
There's
just
Mike here.
You say there's Mike there.
Here.
Now you just
and
come.
my name is Mary Basho Alimi. Can we get started, Mike?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please, let's get started.
Yeah, so we do have something I saw a little bit earlier, so quite an interesting discussion, and it's all about the, should I say, the eroding of values or morals. I don't use morals, let me use values, because morals is kind of subjective.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I agree.
But maybe values, societal values. As a country, we have been, there's been a lot of stigma when you don't know how bad it is until you leave this country and you present your green passport. We are known as the scam capital of the world, even though by volume there are people that scam more than us. But it is what it is. It's just that thing that's hung over. And so it has never seemed, it's like it has never left from the days of Yahoo, BECs to romance scams. You know, then I love you, love you. Exactly.
Back in the day.
Then like they're blocking out, and then there's now the Yahoo Plus, where people have started going diabolical and all of that. So it seems like no matter what happens, there's just always one way to go, and they'll find another way. And then there's this lady who brought up, or a conversation came up online, and let's I don't know if you have it there, if you can read it. Okay, let me. Yeah, so it's just quite interesting, yeah. And it was on a particular distance, and the conversation was, you guys haven't met. Wait, let me trade. I want meant. I miss illegal money. FRS. OMG. And then you see a number of ladies who can relate to what that lady said, and then they start giving their own experience of missing illegal money. So people talk about, I was in clean money and then I moved to illegal money, and this is the best place to be. I'll never leave here. Someone like, I was dating illegal money and now I'm clean money and I miss it, And it was how, not just about what happened.
I think you should clarify what the clean money means.
No, but I mean,
some people might
maybe 9 to 5.
Normal jobs and all that. But illegal money, talk about scam money. Some of them put it there. So maybe 419, Yahoo, and all of that. But you see, that was not the issue. For me, what was shocking was how they were expressive and open about it on social media. That was what got to me. And I was like, is that where we are as a society, where people can talk so much about these things and it's just so normal?
I mean,
where are our values?
I think it's quite unfortunate that we are here now, right? That people can come on social media and air out these things, talk about how they miss illegal money. And the funny part is, this is not the first time I'm hearing it. I know someone who has told me that I don't mind dating a drug dealer because there's money to throw around. If I want something, he would provide for me. If I need to go on a trip, I would go on that trip. And the truth is, there's so many people with legitimate businesses in quotes. But guess what? Underneath there, they have illegal businesses. They're scammers. And now, why do you try as much as possible to make so much money? Because it's what the society has provided for you, is what you see. Most times, these ladies want the money. The guys want the ladies. So there's a trade. Because I know that you need the money, I have to go and look for the money. Hook, line, and sinker. However I want to get it, I will get it so that I can get the girls. Now, the girls are like, oh, you know what? Let me press on the necks of the other ladies in my clique. Let them know that I'm traveling. Let them know that I'm you know, flying private, or, you know, I'm carrying a Birkin bag, or, you know, whatever it is. But it's quite sad that people can come on social media and say that I want to openly. So where are your morals? Where are your parents? How did they train you? You know, how did you get here? And we keep saying that the society is bad, but guess what? You saying that you want illegal money, you are aiding and abetting all of that as well. You're saying, yes, it's okay for someone to be a scammer. As long as it's giving them the money, I do not care. It's quite unfortunate that we're here, and it's ludicrous. I think that's the word to use.
That's right, yeah.
You know, Rume, I like how passionate you are about this. Yeah, morals, good values, and all.
Yeah, but is it money that is it morals and good values that will buy me the bag?
See, I used to say to people, like, until you're in a particular situation, you won't really understand what the person is about. Now, first off, let me establish that nothing excuses bad behavior.
Right.
Nothing. Nothing at all. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what's in your past. It doesn't matter what's in your present. It doesn't matter what your future looks like. Nothing excuses bad behavior. Now that we've established that, let's look at it from different angles. So, you as a woman, you are with somebody who has expectations from you. The person believes that, okay, I have a regular job, you have a regular job, you have to contribute. And one thing is, all my life, I've never really understood the statement of the man is the provider, the woman is this, until recently when certain things, I started observing certain things in certain relationships and stuff, and I began to understand what it was about. Naturally, everybody wants to be cared for, male, female alike. However, for women, it's something that makes them happy. It's something that gives them joy. So for you as a man, Yoruba say, "Agbekale oro." How you present your case goes a long way. See, the issue is not how much the man makes. I can tell you that for a fact. Many of these girls, you'll be shocked. The issue is how he handles conversations. See, a rich man, in quotes, all this illegal money, as they say, because he knows that he has this, in quotes, endless stream of income, he feels he can throw it around. Even if he's disrespectful of the girl, he can say, oh, you need to fix your hair, gives her money, yada, yada, yada. But a 9 to 5, you go to meet your man that, oh, could you help me with this? Instead of him to explain, for some, oh, he will go, you are too expensive for me. I mean, there are ways that you people can have these conversations. An average lady wants the best thing of life. In fact, not just the best thing, the best things. But many ladies now choose to work for it. Wait now. See, my dear,
you are talking as a sane person. Do you know what these young girls do? Do you know what the Gen Zs, especially when they've been, you know, privileged to see certain things. And that's why some of them are saying, you know what, I've dated illegal money and I've gone to clean money, and I will tell you that I would still prefer the illegal money, because guess what? These people are not working for that money. They can throw it around. No matter how a rich man is, he would think of his sweat, he would think of his blood, he would think of his tears. That
even some of this illegal money are very careful with spending. There are some.
Some of them, they will not give you the money. They will rather pop in the clubs. They will rather buy
a generous man is a generous man. A stingy man is a stingy man.
Agreed.
Whether or not you are doing 9 to 5 or you are doing illegal money.
You see, yeah.
A generous man is a generous man.
The point now is that this is not just even a case of, Mary mentioned bad behavior. It's not even a bad behavior. First of all, you are dating a criminal. It's crime.
You can go to jail.
It's crime. That's why I said nothing. It's bad behavior.
See, bad behavior is...
we can a slap on the wrist.
Somebody said something and I reacted angrily. No, crime is... You will be locked up. Crime is against the rules of this. Exactly. Crime is of them catch you. You fit join your bobo, go somewhere. So on this one, there cannot be divergent views. We're all saying the same thing. As a society, it's too bad. And like I said, you wouldn't understand this until you live here, until you go out of the country, and then you see what you get into a place, and they will tell people with a particular, some countries, they will tell them to pass this line, and they'll just go straight. And then you with your own, because of this kind of, because
with
of what
all
you see
your
on
money,
social media.
all your what's it called, illegal money.
Recently, there was
something else, right, that we're not even looking at. You know how they say money is the root of all evil? If you're saying, oh, you know what, I want that money no matter what, guess what? There are girls that are on the streets doing prostitution because they want the money regardless. And some of these girls, they never make it alive. They never make it out alive. Most times, you will see that they are killed for ritual purposes. Some of these illegal money, in quotes, a lot of them, they have to probably, you know, go and do something diabolical. And guess what? Whose head? You know, they used to say they will wash your head. They will use your head. All your glory, all your fortune, everything goes into that. So you cannot uphold such a behavior. I don't think anyone in the society should say, I want illegal money. I'm sorry. I don't think it's right. I think for your own life, you should at least try to think of how to protect yourself, regardless of whatever it is. Work for your own money. How about that? You're a woman. You can work. So work for your own money. If you want a good life, fantastic, great. The world is your horizon. It's your tentacle. Spread it. But make sure that you're working for your own money, not saying, I want to date a guy with illegal money because he has a lot to spend. I'm sorry. That would never work for me.
You realize that some of these girls still work for the money.
But guess what? They are not content with the money that they work for. How about that?
You missed it. They work for it.
Oh, okay. The other kind of work.
For it. So if you say, when we are explaining these things, I have had conversations with lots of young people that some of the things I just casually said, I realized that the way they process it is different. So, like, I was talking to someone and I said to a young lady, I was like, so when you get a job, you do this, say, but I have a job. I take care of my boyfriend. I'm not kidding. They said she legit told me that you might as well get a cleaner or a maid if you need something, and they have, but she takes care of him.
Must be
and
nice.
See, that is why some men even marry second wives, because the wife at home is the workhorse, doing all the chores, taking care of the children, everything. And there's this young lady who just takes care of him. Do you get?
I'm learning.
See, my dear, life has made me realize that it's not everything that is black and white, cut and dry. Again, just as Mike and Rume have said, there is no excusing having anything to do with anybody that is doing something illegal. Because if they catch you, that's why they will catch you people. You'll be saying, it's not me, it's my boyfriend that did it. I don't know anything about it. You know, you're an accomplice. You are spending the money. You are part of the problem. Do your illegal if you want to, but if you get caught, be ready to face it.
Do not do anything illegal. See, we as Nigerians are people of integrity.
To face it. And I really hope you get caught if that's your choice.
Amen to that.
Because the thing is the reason we have so many problems in the country. Exactly. You see landlords increasing rents, knowing that an average person cannot afford it. Why? Because certain illegal money will pay ×3 of an average person.
True.
You go to certain places,
Mary,
you want to buy. In fact,
we have to go.
There's so much to say about this thing.
Let's know your thoughts online. Use the hashtag Wake Up Now on TVC. We will be back just after this time out.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person where they for street. That's why we dey introduce to 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban Fiji radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Waiting Day with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So Bobo.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Aww.
Now we be WhatsApp Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sub for inside we country. Yes, so keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make Yanga?
Compound Wahala. Now here we they settle all the matter.
Bro, you're right here. Nobody better than we, right?
How can I whispers be that? Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Level 2, electrified fists. Terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
What entertainment means to me, it's immense joy, immense happiness. It puts a smile on my face and the faces of people, so I use one word for it. It brings joy and happiness.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia, January 15, 1929. The son of a Baptist minister, King received a doctorate degree in theology and in 1955 helped organize the first major protest of the African-American civil rights movement, the successful Montgomery bus boycott. King participated in and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. He advocated civil disobedience and nonviolent opposition against segregation in the South, influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. The peaceful protests he led throughout the American South were often met with violence. Nonetheless, Dr. King and his supporters were persistent and the movement gained momentum. Dr. King was a powerful orator. He appealed to Christian and American ideals and won growing support from the federal government and Northern White. In 1963, Bayard Rustin and A. Philip Randolph led the massive march on Washington for jobs and freedom. The event's grand finale was King's famous I Have a Dream speech. 250,000 people gathered outside the Lincoln Memorial to hear the stirring speech. In 1964, the civil rights movement achieved two of its greatest successes: the ratification of the 24th Amendment, which abolished the poll tax, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibited racial discrimination in employment and education and outlawed racial segregation in public facilities. In the same year, King became the youngest person to win the Nobel Peace Prize. In the late 1960s, King openly criticized U.S. involvement in Vietnam and turned his efforts to winning economic rights for poor Americans. He was a leader of the American Civil Rights Movement and organized a number of peaceful protests as head of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, including the March on Washington in 1963. He was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee on April 4th, 1968.
It's time for birthday shout-outs. If it's your birthday in the month of October, we want to say happy birthday to you. Now, our first birthday shout-out is to Ayinde Enlong. 22nd of October is your birthday, and Olawale Mistura is saying a happy birthday to you.
And I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more.
David Gideon. 23rd of October is your birthday, and your mommy, Temitope Gideon, right here in TVC, is saying a happy birthday to you and the entire TVC family. Happy birthday, David.
I wish you long life and prosperity.
Grace Ayolowo, 27th of October is your birthday, and Tayo is saying a happy birthday to you.
I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get.
Honorable E.J. Agbonayima, 21st of October is your birthday, and Kolawole Erinoso is saying happy birthday to you. In fact, he has said amazing things about you, and we here at TVC Entertainment is saying a happy birthday to you, and we wish you all the best.
I wish you long life and prosperity.
Idara Edem, 20th of October is your birthday, and we're saying happy birthday to you, Idara.
This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for.
Israel Iyang, 20th of October is your birthday, and your nephews Uriel and Adriel Dunsi are saying happy birthday to their uncle. Happy birthday to you. Joe Asoluka, 28th of October is your birthday, and last mock set of 2004 is saying happy birthday to you.
It's your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have.
Olabade Olamide, 26th of October is your birthday, and Lasisi Adebisi is saying happy birthday to you.
Everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Olaide Shola, 17th of October is your birthday, and you're wishing yourself a happy birthday. Well, we wish you all that you wish yourself.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah. This day is your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day.
Oluwa Toberu Shemilore Abiodun, 24th of October is your birthday, and your daddy, Pius Miles Abiodun, is saying happy birthday to you. You're such a cute little girl, and we wish you all the best.
Hey, everything and more.
On. Now, Pius Adebukola Mary, 24th of October is your birthday, and your husband, Pius Temitope, is saying happy birthday to you.
This day is your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well.
Samson Omole, 26th of October is your birthday, and your mommy is saying a happy birthday to you.
All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Taiwo Tolulope Abaton, 22nd of October is your birthday, and Olaleye Anuololapo is saying a happy birthday to you.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah.
Also, I'd like to give a special shout out to my sister, Mrs. Elion Sawyer. Today is her birthday, the 23rd of October, and her husband's birthday was yesterday, the 22nd of October. Now to the entire Sawyer family, I want to say happy birthday. You guys are amazing. You're my right-hand man, Sissy, and I love you so much. All right, if it's your birthday in the month of October, I want to say happy birthday to you. We wish you all the best. I personally wish you everything divine, and the entire TVC family is wishing you all the best this year and always. Now, there is something happening in the kitchen. Chef T-Flo is right there trying to whip up something, but let's find out with Mary.
Thank you very much. It's time for us to make breakfast on Wake Up Nigeria this morning. And to do so is Chef T-Flo.
Good morning.
How you doing? Aha. There are a lot of vegetables here, and there's a heavy aroma to the kitchen this morning. So I'm wondering, what are we having for breakfast?
Black soup.
Black soup. And we're going to be pairing it with some rice.
Yes.
So if you've ever tried rice and black soup, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to identify with this one. Let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
It is not regular black soup.
Ah,
It is my special black soup recipe.
Okay.
Which I'm using the guava leaf.
Okay.
Moringa leaf.
Okay.
Ugu leaf.
Okay.
Uziza leaf.
Okay.
I have my uziza leaf.
Okay.
And my saint leaf.
Interesting. Interesting. What did you call the leaves again? Let's go over them.
This is ugu leaf.
Ugu, okay.
Uziza leaf.
Okay.
Moringa leaf.
Okay.
Guava leaf.
Guava leaf. And then, of course, the scent leaf as well.
Yes, and the saint leaf.
So you blended all 5 of them?
And with bitter leaf.
With bitter leaf. Okay. Okay.
So I have my ogiri.
Okay.
And some of my herbs.
Okay.
This is idon. This is clove. This is banga, ginger, and garlic.
Interesting. Wow. This is as traditional as it comes. Okay, so what else do we have here?
This is my crayfish.
Okay.
This is my uziza seed.
Okay.
This is my salts.
Okay.
So this is all the leaf I blended. This is the puree.
All right. So this contains all the leaves that have been blended.
Yes.
So this is the crayfish. This is uziza seeds, rice of course. What's this?
This is banga. This is salt.
Banga, salt, the ogiri.
Ogiri.
Ogiri is more or less a locust bean. Yes. So this is stock.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we have bitter leaf as well. The 5 leaves she mentioned, garlic and ginger. Okay. So run me through the process. How are we going to put yours together?
I'll be adding
the palm oil. Okay, so that's the banga. Okay. This is really interesting. So after this, what happens?
I'll add.
Okay, you know what? Let's continue with the process. Hopefully, we'll be able to show you just how much progress we have made, okay? Right now, however, we've reached the top of the hour. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. See you on the other side.
Lagos to the world. TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement.
2 voices, 2 views, standing apart.
Or an argument.
A battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
And the other close it with fire. 2 perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good to go. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
It's a second lap of Wake Up Nigeria. Welcome. It's our Artsy Thursday morning. If you're just joining, you've missed one full hour.
Can you believe that it's already hour 2? Now, the first hour was hot, but buckle up. This next stretch is going to spark something really, really artsy for you, because we have book chat and a lot coming your way.
Definitely, we do. Of course, Chef Tiflo has already started the black soup and rice. She has a little twist to it, and we're looking forward to how all of that will come up in the kitchen a little bit later. But you can catch us. We're streaming live on GOTV channel 16, where you can catch us. The ultra high frequency terrestrial band will be 49. You can also do that online. Our website.
Do not forget to use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria for all of your comments and your thoughts on today's show.
All right, we've already had quite a number of discussions. Let's go into what we have left. We do have a book chat, like you mentioned a little bit earlier, and you just stay tuned for that one. We also do have quite an interesting personality. Debbie O'Hiri is also in the house. We're looking forward to that one. So just chill, sit back, relax,
and
all of that.
Still music coming your way.
All right, all of that after this time out. Who do you thank you for staying with us. On the couch this morning, I have Adeze Iloka. She is a communications officer with a track record of developing and executing innovative strategies that drive engagement and brand growth. Currently serving at Tour Brokers International Group, a leading player in the tourism industry. She has consistently delivered impactful campaigns that have positioned the company as a prominent brand in the market. It is great to have you. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tour Brokers, you personally, do you like traveling?
Of course, yes.
And that's how you got involved into all of this, yeah?
Yes, please.
Tell me, how did the passion come for traveling and all of that?
Okay, so travel is something that is very passionate, that I'm very passionate about, because of how spontaneous it is. If you're familiar with the word wanderlust, people just love to jet off to different destinations. So the fact that you get to pack your bags and unpack, you know, just different forms of travel, cruises and all of that, it's just really interesting to me.
You know, now people talk about how travel can be expensive, but that is where people like Tour Brokers come in to make things easier for you and make it, maybe affordable in some ways. Talk to me about Tour Brokers. What do you do at Tour Brokers?
Tour Brokers International is a leading tour operating organization here in Nigeria and, of course, globally. We offer personalized travel services, not just personalized travel services. We deal with groups, MICE, meeting incentives, conferences and exhibitions, group travels, family travels. We get to curate, interesting travel packages. So you could literally sit back and trust us to do the most when it comes to your travel itinerary.
That means, so are you saying you take care of everything from visa to ticketing to hotel bookings and all of that? That means
in fact,
whole thing.
Anywhere in the world, actually, you could travel to anywhere in the world and just leave it in our hands. You just have to.
So what I do is that if I engage your services, that is all. I just sit back, get you all that you require when it comes to documentation, and you do all of that.
Yes, exactly. So of course, visa is at the discretion of the is at the discretion of the consular.
Of the consular,
but of course, everything from the planning of your trip, you just tell us where you want to go to. would advise. Of course, we're travel advisors as well, so would advise on the best hotels, the best streets, and all of that.
And all of that. Now, the festive season is just around the corner.
Yes.
That's where people travel the most, yeah?
Exactly.
And then you have a package, you're working towards something for the festive season. Tell us about it.
Okay, so we are working and we have Jingle Bells in South Africa. So South Africa is a very interesting destination. Right now, towards the December season, it's actually going to be summer in South Africa. So you're expecting warmth, you're going to be expecting warmth, interesting people, interesting beaches and all of that. You talk Durban, you talk Johannesburg, you talk Cape Town, you know, so yeah. So we put together a travel package. We coined it Jingle Bells in South Africa. So basically it's a 6 nights trip. You get to spend 6 nights in South Africa. Then we have 6 nights accommodation, daily breakfast, South Africa e-visa, and then 3 tours: Discover Johannesburg, Sun City tour, and then Pilanesberg nature safari tour. So we're talking safari, you go to see the big 5 and all that, and then complimentary travel insurance. So that's what we've put together. And then we have for single occupancy, double occupancy. But of course, these packages can also always be modified to suit the traveler's needs.
Oh, I like that when you mention modification, because there may be some things that maybe due to my own budget, I might not want to do this one, or maybe not just budget, or maybe just my preference. I want to do this and I want to do that. How do I engage with tour brokers to enable me be a part of this particular package?
Okay, so all you have to do, basically, we have social media handles, then we have the email holidays@tourbrokers international. You just reach out. For our social media handles is Tour Brokers Online. So you just reach out, give us your itinerary for South Africa. You reach out, you say, oh, I just want to go to South Africa for Christmas. I want to spend time with my family or loved ones, or just, if you're even a solo traveler, I mean, it's also ideal for you. We have single occupancy packages, we have double occupancy packages. We could also modify that for family of 4, 5, 6, as much as, you want to do. Also for companies, groups, and all of that, we also cater to those, sectors as well. Our services cut across to different demographics, from cradle to cranium. You just reach out to us.
Yeah, so when you mentioned demographics, so that means even school students want to go on tours.
Educational tours.
Educational tours is something that you can also do, and all of that. When it comes to traveling now, you're working on this for South Africa. If I wanted, let's say I wanted a package to somewhere different, can you curate? Can tour brokers curate a kind of special package or something? Should I say bespoke?
Of course.
That tailored to fit my own, preferences and all of that. Does that happen?
Yes, that's very possible. Like I said at first, we offer personalized travel services. So that means that all you need to do is actually to bring your itinerary. And if you're not sure of where you want to go to, we could also advise. So we get to know the type of places you love to visit.
Love to go to.
Are you a sea person? Would you want to do land and sea? Because that's the thing. Yes, you could do land and sea. Whatever it is, we are very flexible with our travel packages. We can curate, the best of the best for you.
Now, when it comes to visa, which of course you mentioned that it is at the discretion of the consulate and all that, I would still have to, if I want to, engage your services, I will still have to go for the interview.
Yes, right? Of course you would.
Oh, good. Now, that's where a number of people will tell you that, when it comes to interviews for visas, there are some things that, do you prepare people so that, when they go there, it is the best version of themselves, or not the best version, but they actually go there without doing something that would sabotage them. Is this purely based on the person? Having tour brokers as part of it, does it have any kind of advantage when it comes to the visa process and all of that?
Okay, so of course we'll prepare you, but our lingua franca is for you to be truthful. You need to be truthful, you need to be honest. Dishonesty will not get you a visa. You might just get turned back. And with the sort of stringent visa processes that we have across different consulates, it's very, very important that we tell you that you need to put all your cards on the table as
so be as honest as you can, because that's the thing. Many people don't understand that, and they try to want to put up something because they're trying to be desperate and all of that. Apart from that, is there any other thing that people have done in some ways that has maybe hampered their visa processing?
Okay, so not researching where you're going to, their requirements, is also going to get you turned back. You need to, like I said, dishonesty is one of the prime causes of, being rejected. People say one thing and then they get to the embassy and it's another thing entirely, because of course these embassies are going to do their own investigations.
Good.
Yes, so just be as truthful as possible. Be truthful, basically.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, when I travel to that country, do I still have support from tour brokers during my stay in that country? Is there any way can I still get support from tour brokers in such a way as, maybe I might have issues? Is there any call line? Can I still engage and interact with tour brokers? Is that tour brokers, you just carry me and leave me there to enjoy myself, or are you with me along the way?
So, like I said, we create impactful travel packages. We are with you from the start of your travel till you come back. So our services do not actually end until you come back to the country, until you successfully come back. That's when we'll consider it done, that we've actually rendered a complete service. So anything can happen with travels. You know, you could have hitches with your hotel and all of that. That's why we are on ground. We offer 24 hours round-the-clock service.
So when you say on ground, am I going with a guide, or maybe it's via call or something?
Okay, so if it requires you to go with a guide, of course we'll provide a guide.
Oh, you would provide that. That's part of a package if it's required.
Yes, if it's required. But then at the same time, because we have travel management companies all over the world, so we're always going to be accessible for you. If you have problems with probably the hotel that you've booked, all you need to do is to let us know what is happening, and we are going to stand with you and get it resolved.
Okay.
So we are not going to leave you unattended.
Right. Wonderful, wonderful. Now let's wrap up with, for this Jingle Bells package, is there any time limit? Is there any time where maybe I have to engage you before, so that it doesn't exceed the time? Is there any time limit or something? Something else that you need people to know about it? Okay, so the package is for the 22nd to the 28th of December. Like I said, it's for 6 nights. Okay, that's when the travel is happening. That's when the travel is happening. So you need to start your visa processing at least 1 to 2 months earlier than that. 1 to 2 months earlier than that. Yes. Today is already the 22nd of October. Exactly. So you should have started putting your visas in. Today is the 23rd of October today. You should have started putting your documents together. So book early. In fact, booking early will take off a lot of pressure off you. Last minute delays and but that booking I can do it through you, of course, through tour brokers. Yes. So if I pay, if I engage for the whole package, you will do that for me. Yes. So for our double occupancy, we are going for 4.8,090,000, and then for the single occupancy is 5.4,040,000. But like I said, these. Why is the single higher than the double? So single, you're staying alone. Double occupancy. Okay. Now I get it. Okay, it's not about you moving. Okay. Yes. So you all right. So of course, these prices can be modified. It's starting from the prices are subject to change. That's why we keep saying book early. Book early. So if you book as early as possible, you get to take off pressure from yourself. Wonderful. Yes. And then we can get to plan it earlier, get your bookings made and all of that. All right, apart from that single occupancy, that's per person. Yes. So if it's the whole family also, is there any form of discount if I have a bigger family or something, or do I still go by that prices? Of course, we can work out something for families. Yeah, it's going to be outrageous to have that. Kids will have some sort of discounted fares and all of that. So for families, it's going to, because they're going to stay together, there's just going to be discounted fares as well. This is quite interesting, and I love the way you call it the Jingle Bells, South Africa and South Africa. And here's wishing you the best. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the Wanderlust, I hope it spreads around even more. Yes. Well done. All right, that was Daisy Loka, of course, of Tour Brokers, talking about the Jingle Bell Christmas package, which you can take advantage of and be a part of that particular interesting journey. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. There's still more to come on the show.
Natural sun-ripened yellow corn, individually whole-flaked to preserve its natural goodness. That's what makes Nasco cornflakes truly whole-flaked. Enjoy the tasty, crunchy, and nutritious Nasco cornflakes.
In the beating heart of Owerri, business never sleeps. From sunrise to sundown, the wheels keep turning. And behind the scenes, vision meets action. Governor Hope Uzodimma's leadership has turned manifestos into reality, transformations that feels like a miracle. But progress needs peace, and in Imo, it's not left to chance. From land to sky to river deep, Guardians are watching, protecting dreams and opportunity. At Orashi's quiet shore, hydropower is rising, set to energize a growing economy. The change is visible. New roads emerge, industry hums, communities come alive. At the center, a digital revolution. 500,000 young minds trained each year to build the future. As Orashi rises, so does Imo and the hopes of a hard-working people. A new Imo is on the rise.
Every year, floods destroy homes, farmlands and livelihoods across Nigeria. The National Orientation Agency urges every Nigerian to take practical steps to reduce the risk of flooding in our communities. Flooding is preventable. Take action today to protect your home and community. Dispose of waste properly. Keep draining paths clear. Avoid building on flood-prone areas. Report illegal dumping of waste. Participate in community sanitation. Listen for early warning alerts. This message is brought to you by the National Orientation Agency.
Yes, we are in the kitchen and Chef Tiflo is right here whipping up something, I would say scintillating. It smells tantalizing. Oh my God, it's amazing. Okay.
It's also healthy, not tantalizing. It's healthy.
Nice. So tell us, what have you done so far?
This is my boiled rice. I have my banga and my stock with my beef inside. So I'm adding the black soup in.
Oh, nice. Nice. And this has about 5 vegetables, right?
Yes.
Nice.
I have scent leaf, bitter leaf, grover leaf, moringa leaf, uziza leaf, ginger, garlic.
It's really healthy. It's really healthy because I know guava, moringa, those are very healthy vegetables, right? And then of course with your uziza, do you have water leaf in there or what do you have there?
No.
Okay.
Bitter leaf.
Bitter leaf.
Scent leaf.
Scent leaf. Fantastic. And you were telling me earlier that you're not even going to use any seasoning for this.
I'm not using any seasoning for it.
So people who are on a diet, they can start to take this, right? Nice. So all you just have to do is have it with, a little portion of rice. Of course, portion control. But what else can they have it with?
Pounded yam. Anything, pasta.
Really?
Yes.
So we can...
I use it for bread.
Interesting. Yes. So pasta with our own traditional food.
Yes, you can take it as pepper soup.
So that means you have to make it a bit lighter.
Lighter.
Oh, that is nice. Look at that. It looks so beautiful right here. It looks so beautiful right here. So we're also going to be adding our crayfish. What's this?
Ogiri.
Ogiri. Okay, okay. It's coming right up. Now we have the ingredients on the screen. If you want to make this at home, you can do that. All you have to do is jot them down, go to the market, get them, and definitely try to make your own black soup and rice. But I know it's your own special kind of black soup, right?
It's not our regular
black soup. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. We're cooking right here in the kitchen, but Mary's on the other side with a book. I cannot wait to hear the conversations from that book. Mary?
Thank you so much, Rume. It is time for book chats today on Wake Up Nigeria, and the conversation will be with Mustafa NSC, an award-winning short story writer exploring marginalized and minority voices characterized by complex familial and communal relationships. Now, in 2021, his short story, Cassandra, won the K&L Prize for African Literature and Our Lake Creative Trust Award with Safety Pins Are Good Omens. This story was later published in Harvard University's Transition magazine. There's a lot to say about him. His works, well, they have since appeared in publications such as Harvard University's Transition magazine, as I mentioned, and Literary magazine, Ishele magazine, and others. It is indeed a pleasure to have you in the studio with us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be here.
I can imagine. The excitement is mine as well. Reading this book, I cry at The Feet of My Other Body. That's what it's called. And Mustafa, and other stories I should add. I cry at the feet of my other body and other stories. And you know, the strangest thing about this book, I must say, is that it was written by a man. That's the plot twist for me. I mean, this book is so personal. It's like a woman telling the story of her life, and not just a woman, several women sharing their experiences. Now, sometimes when I read books about women that are written by men, there's a sense of detachment. There's always something that they can't seem to understand. How were you able to research enough to get this book right?
So I grew up with a lot of women around me. My sisters, my mom, my aunties.
How many sisters?
I have 2 sisters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So writing this story, I had to do a lot of research, and I kept telling myself, like, can I do this? Can I like achieve what I want to achieve with these stories, right? And it was difficult because I am a man, and writing stories about women is very delicate, very sometimes complex.
Yeah.
So I was trying so hard to, like, what if it comes off as I was unable to achieve what I set out to achieve? And that feeling was something that I had to battle with for a long time. And right now, I think from your mouth, I can say that I was able to achieve my goal.
You were able to achieve your goal. I'm going to tell you this. And the emotions you were able to express through this women is what I found really, really amazing. I mean, say for example, you're talking about Simbi.
Yeah.
Simbi, and you know, the Simbi that was the second wife, and the Simbi that was working for Mrs. Silifa. Are they the same person?
No, they are not.
They are not?
No.
Okay.
So one thing I did was some of the characters were recurring in a way that I wanted one character to live a certain life, and that character should go on to live another life in another setting.
Right. Now it makes sense, because there were times when certain characters appeared in a different way, and I'm like, okay, is this supposed to be like? I'm so glad you've explained that, because it was actually kind of like a gray area for me, but now I totally understand what you were trying to do, and that's cool artistically. It is. Okay, so for those who are just coming across this book, I Cry at the Feet of My Other Body, I'm going to let Mustafa tell us about it, just a summary of what the book is about.
All right, so I Cry at the Feet of My Other Body. It's a collection of
each one, starting from the very first, because you went from young people to middle-aged people to elderly people. The one that really struck me was the Alzheimer, like the way our life now seems to be in a loop. And I don't know if I'm preempting, but the last line seemed like it was at that moment she passed on. Was that it? When you said her body stiffened?
And then she felt
was that the idea?
That was supposed to be idea, but then it's open, right? It's an open-ended ending. It's supposed to elicit some sort of feeling where feeling complete at last could either mean death or could mean that they come to a sudden realization about what real life actually is. So I left it open to interpretation, but most people think, oh, she died. And that's fine.
You know, that lady, and it also talks about what women harbor within.
Yeah.
The fact that she was raped by her cousin, which obviously haunted her through her life. The fact that she doesn't love her husband.
Yeah.
And how that kept recurring. And on the other hand, the man is believing they are madly in love with each other. Supported her with the fact that she was childless.
Yeah.
She never saw her child again. The first, the second one rather, the one she abandoned. She believes the child died. Saint Michael and Rose. That's what she named her 3 children, who of course weren't alive. I feel like you're looking at me like I'm speaking Greek. You really need to read this book to have a clear understanding of what it is about. So now I'm just going to ask you this. Now, researching all of these stories, were you able to speak to women who had experienced this, or did you get the inspiration or ideas from books or stories you've heard?
I think
because I know research takes different turns for writers.
Yeah, for me, it's mostly the stories I've read. So I like reading Jhumpa Lahiri. She's an Indian writer. I also like reading Yeon Lee. She's a Chinese writer. These are like my favorite writers. I also like reading Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. They are amazing. So they kind of try to capture the lives of women with sensitivity, with so much care. True. And I look up to them when I do my writing. So when I was writing these stories, I had to do a lot of research. And most of the research I did were reading. Right, reading other stories that are like my stories or like the stories that I want to write. But more importantly, one thing that sort of stood out to me while I was doing the research for this story was I tried to, I also use Google mostly. There was this story I wrote about a pregnant woman who kept losing her baby, kept having miscarriages. I had to Google, what does it mean to be a pregnant woman? What are the effects? What do women go through? And I had to like embody this, right? But then again, I also experienced pregnancy when my sisters were pregnant. So I experienced like morning sickness, the first trimester, third trimester.
Frustration
exactly.
And pain and
so
all.
Personal experiences, books, and Google.
Oh, wow. See, you did a good job. I'm going to tell you this. It's enough that each time I read a chapter, I would go again and say, I'm seeing a male name. Maybe it's a lady that is bearing Mustafa.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was my thoughts. You did a great job. I recommend this book. It's called I Cry at the Feet of My Other Body. It's a book that every woman would read, and there's a story or two or three or even four that you can totally identify with. Well done. That's all I can say. Well done. Where can we get this book?
It's available nationwide in all bookstores. Roving Heights. It's also available globally. Barnes & Noble, Amazon. It's available on Book Connoisseur. And it's one other place. I can't remember right now. Page something. I can't remember.
But it's good to know that it's accessible. So you can also get yours. Go check it out. Mustafa NSE, I Cry at the Feet of My Other Body, and all the stories. With that, we've come to the end of the book chat this morning. Thank you so much for your time, Mustafa.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a bit right after this break. To stay with us. This is Nigeria.
Level 2, electrified fence. Space terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person waiting for street. That's now why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban Fiji radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Waiting Day with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere. So, Baba.
For this
This na Cruise Express.
and this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Now we be what's up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
Keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make Yanga?
About Wahala. Now here we dey settle all the matter. Bro, you right here. Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live. Welcome to East Flash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jubril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
You already have Destiny Alpha. I know that.
I go shoot out for you.
You already know, guys. East Flash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's East Flash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
All right, for our final conversation, we have Deborah Ohiri, professionally known as Debbie Ohiri. Now, she's Nigeria's award-winning international folk singer and performing artist. She's a trained folk singer, chanter, vocal coach, actor, and alaga, Yoruba traditional engagement compare. That's what that means. Now, her work, cuts across genres, and she's seen or featured in many groundbreaking film, events, and theater productions. And she's right here with us this morning. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you do a lot of things.
Yes.
Film, theater, coaching. How do you manage to do all of that and still ensure that you're authentic to yourself and still discipline yourself even with that?
Okay, so when people say, who are you? I say, my name is Dr. Debbie Ohiri. I'm a multidisciplinary performing artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. So this means that I'm able to express myself creatively and artistically on almost every part of the art. So this means that I'm very conversant with theater, with film, with TV, with festivals, events, and even in the educational sector as well. I also serve as a cultural researcher and, all of those things. So
that is beautiful. You know how they say we don't use 100% of our brain. So right here, we're seeing people use 100%.
I don't even think I've touched the surface of
what you're capable of.
Yes,
that is amazing. I mean, I like the fact that you know what you have, you know your talent, and you're spreading it across. But let's talk a bit about your background. Now, your father is a creative genius as well, Bob Ohiri. Tell us about that and how it influenced you.
Okay, so my dad is Bob Ohiri, God rest his soul. My dad, is a tenor guitarist. He played with Fela for a few time, then moved on to King Sunny Ade's band as his lead tenor guitarist. Now, the lead tenor guitar is not an element found in the juju music. So it's right to say that my dad introduced tenor guitar to juju music. And I would say that, my dad, really encouraged me at that time when he knew that, I had the passion for singing. He would allow me go for choir rehearsals. And when I started, in the professional area, because I was really young, I was way below 20 when I started professionally. So he encouraged me, and yes, as I say, the rest is history.
Oh, nice. Did he ever do that, bring your daughter to work day? Like, did you see him perform?
Yes. I saw my dad perform, although he had left King Sunny Ade's band at that time. But my dad was sort of doing trainings at our house at that time. I used to see a lot of big musicians, and he also tried to do his own album before he passed. So I saw a lot of his process and how he did the things he did.
Amazing, amazing. Now, there's something that you say when you speak, you're like, folk music is our identity.
Yes.
Let's talk a bit about that, because if you look at the rise of the Gen Zs and millennials like me, right, a lot of people are tilting into Afrobeats or Afrofusion, right? And then they're kind of leaving the identity, as you say. How does that make you feel, and what do you think we need to pull them back?
So I really do not think that they are moving away. I just think that we are evolving, and the most constant thing in life is change. What I stand for as a cultural creative advocate is that you can't say you have a destination when you don't know where you are coming from. And I'm also preaching that where you are coming from is not evil. I mean, there are lots of parts to our culture. When you say Ishe means the origin. Ishe, the doings of where you are coming from. And the origin of a place does not center around just the spiritualists, maybe Yemoja, Shango, Amadia, whatever. What I'm wearing is culture. The beads I'm wearing is culture. When I speak in my native language, that is culture. The way we cook our food, Chef T, the other
Tiflo,
Tiflo. She said the meal for this morning was black soup, and that is culture. So I'm big on that part, as our identity. And for folk music, as far as we have a people that speak a certain language and we have a certain understanding in agreement, that is who we are. So I don't think that people are really moving away from Afrobeats. I'm just saying that know where you are coming from so that you have a clear direction of where you are going to. Look at what Adekunle Gold is doing with his latest song. There's Fuji, there's Akbalada and everything. So if there's no understanding of where it's coming from, we will not
because
be
those are the influences you get.
So,
that makes a lot of sense. But you know how people say, oh, folk music, well, sometimes it's like enchanting, right? And they say there's juju in that, like that there's something in that, probably you're calling the spirits. How would you respond to that?
So, I mean, for folk music, like I said, the culture is not only about the spiritual part. You can channel your art to be anything. So, for example, if I'm in a play that centers around Orisha, and you know, they say there's chants about deities and whatever. Now, it is my responsibility because of this type of art that I do. I'll go into research. And don't forget, African spirituality or any form of religion is not so easy like that. You have to attain a certain level of knowledge to be able to access some things. Now, that level of knowledge is for the people, you know, anything I do for culture is from the place of knowledge, not from a place of practice as a religion as such. So it's just like saying you're going to the hospital. Will you ask your doctor, are you a Babalawo? Are you from an Ifa family or from or a Christian or a Muslim? You see what I mean? So in that light, I don't think that people should shy away from who we are. I mean, chanting has taken me everywhere. When I say everywhere, I've been to the American Repertory Theater in Harvard. I've gone like 3 times. You know, Thalia Theater in Germany. You know, big places. And the first thing that catches people's attention is, oh, okay, she looks like my ancestor from Africa. Then the next time I open my mouth, I'm singing, I'm chanting. So there's nothing.
Okay, so where do you
evil.
channel? Yeah, but where do you channel yours from?
I channel mine from God. God is the biggest, greatest artist. God is my inspiration, is my source, and I believe in Jesus Christ. All right. So that does not. You know, I mean, my work is work. My spirituality is my spirituality.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying that you can be what I am, irrespective of whatever you believe in, as far as it works for you. But for me, I'm a Christian, I believe in Jesus, and I'm a cultural creative.
That is beautiful. Well said. Well said. I love it. So let's talk about, you have IBA, right?
Yes, IBA.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, so IBA, you know, I got IBA, you know, in my sleep when I was in a really...
Does it have chance in it?
Yes, it does
you're gonna chant for us. But yes, tell us about IBA.
IBA, I mean, I got the inspiration of IBA at a point in my life where I just knew that it is God or God. So I lost my mom when I was really young. I think I was about 10 or 9 years old. And, you know, I lost my dad a few years after. And it's been that journey, you know, just me by myself, my sisters. And I, you know, along the line, I also recognized patterns and people at a particular time in my life. Of course, life happens to, life lives all of us. So I just got to a point where I knew that it's God or God. And IBA was just my own way of acknowledging, you know, the God influence in my life. It's also a way of telling people that there's a divine power, there's a divine source. Only if you can surrender yourself to God, you know, He just makes everything beautiful in His time.
That is beautiful. And I like the fact that, you know, you're still speaking about God, regardless of, you know, your work. Because like I said, a lot of people, when they hear things like that, they just, you know, put up that wall like, no, I'm not bringing no spirits into my house.
And I think I think the position I also hold in the cultural creative space is because I've made culture really accessible. I wouldn't even lie to you. You know, 20 years ago when I started, nobody wanted to do chanting or folk music because it looked scary. So I also went into research, like, what is it about these people that, you know, is scary? And that, you know, when I started doing research, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, you can actually be this, you know, doing it from a place of knowledge as opposed to from a place of practicing, you know, belief and all of that. And that was what made me go to Project Fame.
Oh, yeah.
All right? I went to Project Fame, and the goal was simple. I wanted to represent our culture and our language. I didn't want to sound like the foreign people because, look, can I sing like Beyonce? I mean, even if I'm trained, I may not have that.
Yeah.
So I just wanted something that people could identify with. And I was the first person to ever go on that big platform. I mean, it was MTN Project Fame West Africa at that time. And, you know, coming out boldly, authentically about our culture. I mean, I went there doing chants, wearing my ashoke, you know, and that's who we are. We really can't shy away from it.
Of course. I think there's just a misconception around it, and that's the reason why people shy away. But of course, with people like you now spreading the gospel with it makes way more sense. So let's talk about you as an artist, but as a human being first. Have you ever felt maybe bullied or cyberbullied, especially with the kind of music that you do, or any other thing?
Okay, so I'm very audacious, all right? People have a problem with, especially in this part of the world, maybe an African thing. Yeah, because you're a woman, there's already a problem. And because of what I'm doing is not, you know, popular. but I really don't care. I mean, because, you know, I've gotten to a place of knowing, I've gotten to a place of understanding of where I am.
Being self-aware.
Yes, so I really, I don't see you, bro. You know, as far as what I'm doing is, you know, according to the principles of God, love, light, I'm good. I'm good. So bullying, I don't think anybody can bully me.
All right. Okay. So do you want to give us some chants from Eva?
Okay.
Kábíyèsí o, ọba kọ́dáyé, olùdáyé o, tẹ́lẹ̀ bẹ́ni tẹ́ni o, àṣẹdáyé tẹ́lẹ̀ bí ẹni táṣọ o, onípẹ̀kun ọlá, onípẹ̀kun ọlà, onípẹ̀kun oore, bàbá mi, ọba mi, ẹ̀rù jẹ̀jẹ̀, àtórí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe, ọba ńlá, ọba ògo, ọba tó ń jẹ mímọ́, ọba tó ń ṣe mímọ́, ọba tó ń fi mímọ́ bora bí aṣọ ìbà, mọ̀rí tí mọ̀rí ọmọ tuntun nínú aláboyún o, alámọ̀ ire.
Oh my God, that is talent.
Thank you.
Your voice,
Thank you.
It's audacious.
Thank you.
It is strong. It is powerful. I am in awe right now. My goodness. Now, God is doing wonders with you, and I cannot wait to see you, you know, even where you get to as well. Of course, you've been to Harvard and everything, but that is just a tip of the iceberg. And the truth is, I'm so proud to be an African. You make me proud to be a Nigerian.
Love it, love
oh my God. So let's talk about, you know, what you have coming up. Do you have future collaborations? Do you think at some point you would want like fusion into, you know, of course, folk music?
Yes. I've done a couple of projects. I mean, I've been sampling stuff with Ekiti Sound. Ekiti Sound does, you know, electronic music. So we are doing chants and, you know, adding electronic music. I mean, I'm open to collaborations to do all genre of music, Afrobeat, Afropop, you know, anything, jazz, classical, and all of that.
That
you
is
know,
nice.
so I'm really open to that. I mean,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know what we're gonna do? Have you had breakfast?
No.
No, you're in luck, and we have something cultural for you today. You're going to be having something from Chef T-Flow. So let's head over to the kitchen. Do you still want to do more chants? Because right now, I'm in awe of your talents. Let's go. Hey. Beautiful, you're amazing. Please sit.
Thank you.
Please sit.
That was, you know,
I know, right?
There's a way your voice resonated while you were in the first one. It wasn't just projection, it was with something.
Yes.
There's some people have that when you hear it, it's different, it tingles. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. So now,
welcome to the kitchen. Chef T-Flow has made breakfast. So what you have in front of you is black soup. Chef T-Flow way.
Okay.
Like hers is different. Tell us again the vegetables in it.
I use guava leaf, moringa leaf, saint leaf, ugu, bitter leaf, ginger, uziza.
Saint leaf, I've mentioned.
Yes. I don't.
And I can sell ogiri.
Ogiri,
yes.
And crayfish.
Yes.
You have more talent than just
So my dad is from Edo State. My mom is Ghanaian, all right? But I was born in Lagos. And there's this, we also have black soup in Edo.
Definitely.
And it's also from the Ilaje people, So they call it as marugbo. We just call us as black soup, eburome. So I'm quite familiar.
Well done.
We want you to
Please dig
taste
in.
it.
We need to know your opinion on it.
I don't think it's sweet, sir.
Taste it now.
Okay. Yeah.
All the different
It's
between
banging.
It's banging. Do you usually eat it with rice?
No, I eat it with for Edo State, pounded yam.
Oh, pounded yam and black soup.
Fufu.
Okay.
Swallow.
Swallow.
I don't think I like it with eba, but I like it with fufu or pounded yam.
So
how about the
taste with this
rice? Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
It's really nice.
It's really, really nice.
All right, well
very,
done.
very nice.
Well done, well done. Thank you for coming on the show. It's been a great show.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone who's been a part of the show. Hey, that guy, my DOP, Taro, take your flowers. Two pop for you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're going to listen to some music, enjoy some music right now.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, before we go, pardon me. All right, pardon me before we go. All right, let's
take
get
it
that.
away. Let's go.
Baby, now me and you, a plus one, not two. You go be my baby, and I go be your boo. Anything you want, I go buy. See, baby, never say no goodbye. See, baby, we go play, go goodbye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh God of mercy, my life we need the mercy. All the things you they do, they make me crazy. And all the things you they do, they make me I'm the fool. They make me want to do. Oh no, oh no, oh no, for I got me. Fire me. Oh Lord, for I got me. Fire me. Oh Lord, for I got me. Fire me. Oh Lord, for I got me. Na 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 na. Oh no, oh no, oh yeah. 'Cause your love, my love, and anything them like them talk. See, baby, me and you for life. Nobody put us on that. Hey, hey. Olólùfẹ́ mi máa padà lẹ́yìn mi o. Why, yeah, yeah. Oh no. Whenever my baby pray, she dey always pray for me. Anytime she misbehaves, she dey always pray for me. Whenever I don't get back, she dey always pray for me. Thank you, babe. Every thank my babe. Also thank your babe. That's why they hustle tight. So you go be my wife. Are you my children? Go come on me. Now you go be my only